Hello people from YouTube, my name is Zadarkus and I welcome you to this video where I'm going to tell you 10 things that you do not want to do in SoloQ. The season is about to end and many people are fighting and rushing games to get that nice rewards that we all like and like to show off to our friends. But sometimes the games don't go as we expect, and therefore I wanted to do this video to help you guys in this last week of this season. I'm going to tell you 10 things that you do not want to do. The first thing is, do not give up in Champion Select. Many people give up in Champion Select and write stuff like GG, well played, the game is lost, or report this guy for picking whatever he picked, either because the enemy team has a really strong and scary composition, or because someone in your team or even more people pick champions that for some reason doesn't give you a lot of confidence. But from self-experience I might tell you that many games that I actually expected to lose ended up going well. I can tell you that I won games with Ezreal in the jungle, LeBlanc playing support. I won a game where I played Ahri in the top lane because some guys just locked in mid and made me play top. I played Ahri, I won the lane against the Jax and we won the game. I won games with people playing without flash in the top lane, and of course I lost some of as well, but don't give up in Champion Select. This game is crazy sometimes and you may win it as long as you and your teammates play the game how they should. The second thing is, do not take the games as won or as lost. Many things that I see is that when people start winning and really crushing the enemy, for some reason they forget that what makes the game end is to destroy the Nexus. And many times I was in the team that was winning and many times I was in the team that was losing, and I'm pretty sure that happened to you guys as well. Don't take games as granted. Keep your mind focused, get those objectives, and until you see the victory screen, you didn't win the game. It doesn't matter how many kills you are and how far ahead you are. In SoloQ, the thing that is most known is the throws. So even if you are losing, keep your head together, play as hard as you can. Until they get the Nexus, you didn't lose, and the same goes as if you win. Play the game until the end and keep focused. The third thing is, don't get mad if you play mid and you don't get the blue buff. Getting the blue buff for the mid laner is something that we see a lot and it's kinda inside the meta, but it isn't an obligation for your jungler. It is a minion in the jungle, so it belongs to your jungler in the sense, in the theory, if you think about it. I mean, the jungler cleans the jungle, the blue buff is in the jungle, he may do it for himself. If you think about it, if he has the blue, he will be able to clear the jungle faster, he will be able to sustain himself better and go back less times. He will be able to have the cooldown sooner, so if he ganks, his ganks will be stronger and he will have experience advantage over the other jungler. Me, I main mid, and to be honest, I used to be mad when I didn't get blue. I was like, holy crap man, what I am going to do now? I mean, I'm against whatever champion, or Rhiannon or Ziggs, and he has blue and I don't have blue. Well, I got passed around that, and I even did a rune page that I run every time now, at least 90% of the times, that has scaling mana regen, and we got items like Athens. I mean, come on guys, the blue is not a must for the mid laners. If you get good at mid lane, you can win the lane or at least survive in the lane without the blue. Don't be mad at your jungler because he doesn't give you the blue. I know it sucks, but we don't own in this game, and the blue for sure we do not own. The fourth thing is to not expect to win all games. I mean, you play a game that is a competitive game, and like any sport, nobody wins everything. There is not a single sport where a champion, a sportsman, wherever, won all the matches. The same goes here. I know it sucks to lose some games, that, as mentioned in the second tip, sometimes you are like, okay, I'm going to win this game, and you lose, but you cannot expect to win all games. You need to enter with the mindset that there are going to be games that you lose. There are going to be games with feeders, there are going to be games with AFKs, with trolls as well. That's part of the experience. I know it sucks. I'm not saying that, yeah, it's great. We have feeders. It's normal. No, it sucks. I know it sucks, but that's the fact. If you know for a fact that there are going to be games that you are going to lose, it won't affect your mindset as much. Be ready to lose games and keep your head clean enough to get into another game and win it. As long as you win most of the games, you are okay. The fifth thing is to not give importance to feeders and trolls. First of all, feeders. I bet for sure that anyone watching this video fed in some point. Everybody, even me, I fed as well, and sometimes it happens and I feed. I mean, nobody is perfect, nobody has great games. Sometimes people are just mentally unstable, sometimes they get camped, sometimes they have internet problems for some stupid reason that they didn't expect. It happens to everybody. Sometimes you get wrecked because the other guy is just freaking good, and at the end of the season you got those nice Smurf and Elo boosters that I hate, but don't give importance to that. It makes part of the game, like the part of don't expect to win all games. This one is related, so it happens to have feeders. And the trolls, the more importance you give to trolls, the more they will trolls. Just never mind them. The game ends, you never are going to see them again in your life, so whatever. If you are going to make thousands of games of League of Legends, I mean, in 100, okay, you got 5 trolls, whatever, let them be, let they stay at bronze and you move up, whatever. The sixth thing is, don't keep playing if you start losing too much. When you lose too much, you are getting into tilt in most cases. Your concentration goes down, you start getting less positive, you started to get more, how can I say it, more sensitive to your fails and to your teammates' fails. And if you start losing a lot, the chances are you are going to keep losing. Take a break, drink a coffee like I do, hear some music, come back after a while and continue playing. Playing too much after you start losing is bad, but if you are in a winning spree, keep playing. The seventh is don't follow your teammates blindly. Many people see you're a jungler or someone chasing someone for the kill and you go after them because yeah, let's go together, let's kill people, and then you see a Garen in the bush jumping and silencing you or something like that and you die. Yeah, going blindly without vision, alone or with a teammate, mostly is a bad idea. Even if it works sometimes, if you think about it, in 10 times you do it, for sure at least 6 you died, and that's a negative ratio, so it's a bad thing to do. Don't follow people blindly, keep your head in the game, stay in the lane, stay on your objective. Kills don't win you the game. It helps, but they don't win you the game. 8. Don't think that kills are more important than farm and objectives. This is not Mortal Kombat. I know it's cool when you do outplay and you kill somebody with a nice moveset, but okay, don't overthink that kills are everything. In my coaching many times I talk to people and I said, look, you have 120 minions at 10 minutes. You can buy a rabbit on head cap. Now, if you were trying to kill somebody, you are risking yourself to die. You are taking your mind off the objectives. And if you die, you are going to farm less, you are going to get less experience, and you can kill 100 people in the game. This is putting it in theory. You can kill 100 people in the game, never die. But if you don't take the towers and destroy the Nexus, that 100 kills are going to be a screenshot and nothing more. Not a win, not LP, not a gold, not a diamond, nothing. You don't need all the kills. You can win a game without kills. Well, it's pretty hard to happen, but you can win a game without kills because League of Legends doesn't end after you killed somebody. It ends after you destroy the Nexus, so keep that in mind. The other one, the 9th, is don't underestimate your enemy because you kicked ass last game. That was something that happened to me a lot. So I had a really good game in mid lane, I was like, hell, I'm on fire. I enter the game and I start to play the same way or even more ballsy, and then for some reason I die, and then he snowballs, and then I'm fucked. I'm not saying to be scared of the enemy and to be like crazy respectful for the lane and don't poke him. No, showing who's the boss. You are the boss in your lane, but think as him as an equal. The things you could do in his position, most likely he can do. So don't underestimate him, don't go blindly tower diving, don't try to do too flashy plays when you're not 100% sure you're going to get the kill. Be careful, don't go crazy, don't go ham. Respect your opponents as an equal, because this is a competition. In most cases, at least that's what Riot tries to do, you are playing against someone who is around the same level as you, so be careful. We are not the best players in this game, nobody is in the end. If you think about it, well, Faker is kind of Faker, but that's Faker. Anyway, don't underestimate your enemy, play somewhat safe, and if you can get the kill, get it, otherwise keep your head together. And the final thing you don't want to do in solo queue is the one that we all know and you guys heard it thousands of times, but I have to say it because in the end it is true. Do not argue. And the same thing goes to do not flame. It's not good for you, it's not good for your team. If somebody starts playing bad, if you flame them, they are going to get pissed at you. If they are the jungler, that's no more ganks for you. That's no more reds for you, that's no more blues for you. And if you are the jungler and they start flaming you, I mean, yeah, that's you just kinda farming and looking at the time, yeah, when does this game end? And when people start arguing, they lose control of their emotions, and emotions have a lot to do with the game. Your mental state has a lot to do with the way you react and you analyze every situation. If a guy is positive in a fight, he's going to do something a little bit more aggressive in some cases, as if he is negative, that maybe he doesn't even want to fight, and that's those cases where you go in a fight and somebody just stays back and he's like, why the fuck did you fight? That's a bad idea. You don't want to argue, you don't want to make up more pressure that there is already in the game. The game has a lot of stress in it by itself. If you make more stress for you or for your teammates, it's going to be a bad game and people are not going to enjoy the game and are going to play worse. So do your best. I know it is freaking hard, but do your best to stay calm, mute people if they are being jerks, tune up some nice music, listen to anything, at least not Justin Bieber or Miley Cyrus, but listen to anything that throws you up and makes you feel good. Chill down, play the game, enjoy the game, be awesome, stay awesome. You know that my name has been Zadarkus, this video was made for you. Feel free to see any other of my videos. Remember to give me that like if you think this video was cool. Remember to give me a comment, I really love when you guys give me feedback. Subscribe to the channel if you want more videos like this and you really help me with that. It's all you have to do, it's just use a little bit of time to hit that subscribe button. And yeah, if you want to be coached, you can see the description in the link, and feel free to watch any of my other videos. I wish you all the luck in the world to get that gold, at least to get the stuff we all like, the bling bling show off skins and stuff like that. Have a nice week. Now, one thing I will caution you against though is picking these characters simply because people say they are good. Do not pick characters that you don't know how to play. Again, this may seem common sense to most people, but some people see that shiny new character or see that Yazoo is open and jump right on them and lose their lane due to the sheer lack of experience. And there's no one more to blame than yourself. But back to bans. Let's say you actually do play Yazoo and play him well. Leaving him open for an extended period of time might let their team take him from you, so you want to pick him early.